Alright, here we are back for a Week 6 predictions video. Not going to be joined by anybody in this episode. It's just going to make a solo one. Should be pretty quick. Um, do our normal stuff, players of the week, predictions, so on and so forth. If anyone's interested in joining one of these predictions videos, make sure you message myself or one of the other commissioners. That's Jason, I'm the Bears user. Dean, he's the Packers user. Dwayne, he's the Cowboys user. Saban, he's the Bengals user. And Leslie, he's the Browns user. Also, to message one of those commissioners if you believe someone's cheating or breaking rules. Make sure you have some sort of proof with you, though, because if you say they did and they say they didn't, I'm not sure what we're going to be able to do for you moving forward with that. Remember, all games are supposed to be streamed moving forward by the road team. If the road team can't stream, ask the home team to stream. If he can't stream, well, then let a commissioner know, and not going to make you play if you're plugged into a McDonald's. Stream if you're plugged into a McDonald's. Um, should be a pretty easy week. Everybody's getting their games done playing. We advanced super fast this week. It was like 28 hours or something like that, which is what I like to see. This is going to be the final season, so everybody make sure you're trying as hard as you can to get as many wins as you can. We got team picking and things to look forward to once we move into the off season. We're gonna go ahead and get it started here. Let's see with the players of the week. NFC Offensive Player of the Week, Trey Sanders with 26 carries, 166 yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns to win over the Raiders for the Vikings. And Roquan Smith, back-to-back Players of the Week with 5 tackles, 3 interceptions, a fumble recovery, and a touchdown. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, JaMychal Jackson ran wild. I believe that's an NFL record. 23 carries, 388 rushing yards, and 7 rushing touchdowns. He's probably the favorite for the MVP moving forward. Ben Burr-Kirven with 3 tackles, 2 picks, and 2 touchdowns for the Chiefs, and a win over the Browns. So good game for him. I am curious. So I want to go look and see if this is the NFL record. I always like to note those whenever they get broken, whether they're season or game or whatever it is. It is the record, 388 rushing yards. Broke his own record from 3 seasons ago at 373. Um, the records being broken is also always a really cool thing. Roquan Smith is 1 interception away from breaking the career interception record for a middle linebacker. That's very impressive. If any of your players are getting close to records or breaking them and I'm not noticing it, please let me know so we can bring those of note up. We're going to go ahead and get into the predictions now. I always forget to do this, but let me go ahead and update Daddy Leagues before we get started. Alright. Alright, Daddy Leagues has been updated. First game of the week, we got the 2-3 Buccaneers heading on the road to play the 2-2 Texans. Texans had a tough game last week against Buffalo. Buccaneers fell to the Giants for their first win of the season. So both teams looking to bounce back with a win this week. I think the Texans are a lot better offensive team, probably a worse defensive team, and the team overall may not be as better. But I'm going to take the Texans to win this game at home by 7 to 10 points. Browns, Ravens, CPU. Chap is still away from Madden with some family issues going on, so this game won't be played or be less than playing the CPU. Either way, he's going to win the game. The Browns will be advancing to 4-2, I believe. Yeah. Next, we have the 3-2 Titans versus the 3-2 Jaguars. Big matchup here. Winner is going to be leading the division. Titans said something of note. He hasn't scored more than 21 points in the game all season, so I know he's looking to do that. Jags got smacked by the Patriots last week, so maybe he can take some notes from J-Drop. I think it's going to be a good game. I think that Jaguars are going to definitely keep himself in it through 3 quarters maybe, but I'm going to expect Ton to get over 21 points for sure and get the victory here in Week 6. Next, you got the Falcons at the Cowboys. E-Fly famously said it was going to be a field day. He was excited for this game. He was 3-1, playing the 2-2 Cowboys. Dwayne was on bye last week. I know he's looking to step back into the saddle and get a win here. I look for this game to be close, maybe through the first half, but I think the team and the user is just better for Atlanta, so expect the Falcons to win this game. Next, we got the Bills at 4-1, heading on the road to play the 0-5 Dolphins. Bills are putting up a lot of points every single week, and I don't think that's going to stop here. Expect Buffalo to win this game big. Maybe Dolphins stay with them until halftime, but I think that just Buffalo scores too much. Chiefs at 1-4 got the first win of the week last week over the Browns, playing the 0-4 Steelers. I think that London's definitely coming to play. He played a lot better last week than he has the first few weeks of the season. I think he's going to get another W this week over the Steelers and their offense, which has just been in sputters. He's only averaging about 6 points a game or something like that to this point through the season. Next, we got the Redskins and the Panthers. Two intriguing users up and down. Redskins 3-2 playing the 2-3 Panthers. I'm going to take the upset here at home. I'm going to take the Panthers and their high-flying scoring offense to just be a little too much for the Redskins. I think as long as Carolina doesn't turn the ball over, they should get the victory here. So I'll take the Panthers at home. Good matchup here. Bengals 4-1 playing the 3-2 Hawks. Hawks' first real test of the season was last week. He played the undefeated Arizona Cardinals and got smacked around the football field all day. Including, Kylan Hill was out the game at one point, and they were still just basically running and throwing at will. So I think Savon's going to put up a lot of points. I don't think Seattle's going to be able to stay with him. Savon's going to catch on to his gameplay pretty quick. This game should be close to like maybe halftime, but I'm going to take the Bengals to win by a few scores. Raiders at 2-2 playing the 2-2 Broncos CPU, or 2-3 Broncos CPU, so this will be Raiders' force win. If he doesn't play the game, make sure I go ahead and set these force wins. Next, we got the Big Play Bunny, 1-3, playing the 0-5 49ers. Niners could have beat the Skins last week. He had a lot of turnovers, including 2 pick sixes, kind of costing him the game. I think the Bunny's offense is a weird one. Bunny's going to put up points in this game. He's going to score, but he's going to give up a lot of points too. I'm going to take the 49ers to get their first win of the season at home by 7 points over the Lions. Next, you got the 4-1 Vikings heading on the road to play the 3-1 Chargers. I'm excited for this matchup. It should be one of the better games of the week. Chargers really limits the turnovers, and Hurts been playing better each week. Only loss came to Dean, and he arguably could have won that game as well. Vikings are having one of his best seasons yet. I think I'm gonna take the Chargers to win this game at home. Very close game through all 4 quarters. I think low scoring likely, but give me the Chargers by 4 to 6 points at home. Got the 5-0 Bears on the road playing the 3-2 Packers. Dean's ripped off 3 wins in a row, looking very good. Bears' last 2 games have been against CPU, so this will be a good challenge for him. Definitely the best user he's played this season. I think we're looking forward to this game. I think it should be one of the better ones of the week, obviously. I'm going to take the Bears to win on the road, though, and stay undefeated with a win over the Packers. Dean told me to make sure I pick against him this week. I picked against him the last 2 weeks, and he's won both games. But that streak is going to end here when Chicago walks into Green Bay and wins. Next, we have the Eagles at 2-3 playing the 1-3 Jets. Eagles' offense sputtering over these last few weeks. Turned the ball over a lot. He really can't find a run game. He kind of let himself get shut down against Dean last week. I think he's gonna have to really get it together if he plans on making a playoff push this season. Jets finally got their QB. They wanted Jalen Hurts from the Lions, and they won their first game back with him. I expect them to win again this week at home. That team is just really, really good, if anything else. And finally, we have the 4-1 Patriots playing the 1-4 Colts. I know the whole league's rooting for Touche to win this game. I just think that the offensive firepower on the Patriots side of the ball is just going to be too much. I expect this game to be over probably pretty much by halftime. I think that it would take one of those really good games for 2 to stay in this one. But give me the Patriots by 3 to 4 scores. Quick predictions video. Like I said, everybody get your games in. Make sure you're having a good time. Make sure you schedule and DM with your opponents and get those games set up ahead of time so that we're not all scrambling on the last day and things like that. Everybody have a good day, and